Hey guys, today I'm sharing with you a DIY I have been waiting so long to do and to share with you. I have always wanted to do something like this. If you are new to my channel, I am currently just putting up a lot of Halloween content. I'm trying to build my decor. I really just didn't have much to start with, and I finally decided that I want to do an entire witch theme, and I'll use this theme for all the Halloweens to come because I am positive I'm going to love this theme for a really, really long time. And with that said, the decor collection I had before really was just various random Halloween items. You know, pumpkins and ghosts and Frankenstein and stuff like that. And I finally realized, I want to stick to one thing, and I want it to be witches. So I have been furiously trying to build that decor up, and I have been doing it on a budget. This project for me cost a total of $8. $8. However, that's because I had everything else on hand. My computer. So I will include the price right here because I haven't calculated it quite yet what it would cost if you didn't have any of these items. But I used brooms, spray paint, glitter, Mod Podge, and a glue gun. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the video footage you're going to see if you want to see how I put these brooms together, but it is a Halloween Witches Brooms, and they are real corn brooms or janitor brooms or whatever they call them, and I purchased them from Walmart for $4 each. But I apologize for the video footage just because it was so hard to actually show the entire broom in the camera and hold the broom on my shoulder while I was trying to make it balance and work on it. So please forgive me and keep that in mind. It was just a little bit more tricky of a DIY to film and share with you. The reason why I'm just now getting around to this one, because I was very excited. This is the one I've been looking forward to the most. But in the back of my mind, I kept putting it off and putting it off because it seemed like a harder DIY than what I usually do. But I can't even describe how easy it was. It's more like time consuming. It's not hard at all. It is just the easiest thing. If you can spray paint, slap on some Mod Podge, and drop some glitter, you can do this. That's it. So I'm finally glad I got to it. It makes me want to do like 10 more of these, but I decided to just go with 2, and these will go in my front porch. I will have a video later on in a week or 2 on how I decorate my entire front porch, and I will share that with you. But in the meantime, I'm building that decor, and so of course I want to share with you the tutorial and the process. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take out one broom and show you before I actually show you the footage on how I did it. This one, I went with black. I wanted an entire black broom, and oh my god. I can't even handle it. I can't even handle this. I have to work with the ribbon a little bit. I just finished this, but there's wire, and this is so old. Unfortunately, this ribbon that you see here, I purchased from the Dollar Tree last year, and so they did not have anything remotely close to this. And these have like little spiders, if you can tell, and they actually have like glitter on their body. But if you can see how wrinkly it is, it's because it's been shoved and had stuff on top of in my Halloween decor. But look at the black glitter. I'm telling you, I must have been a witch in another life. Because, I mean, I look at this and I'm like, I'm home. This one is super cute. This one you may have to sit down for. Here's the handle. The handle has purple glitter that looks like really iridescent, looks like a bunch of different colors. And this ribbon also is from the Dollar Tree. It was so cute, and this was last year's collection. They did not have it this year. I personally didn't see it. There's like purple and black trim like fuzzies. Look at this. I can't handle this. It was so easy to do. I can't believe I took so much time doing this. And I originally thought that these brooms were going to be more expensive than they were, but I went to my Walmart. I didn't even go online. I went to my Walmart and they were $4 in the cleaning aisle. Of course, you can actually spray paint your brooms any color that you want. I just went with black because black is what I had on hand. I also had orange spray paint that I used for a couple of other tutorials for fall, but I was almost running out, and again, orange isn't exactly the color of my witch theme. My witch theme is black and purple, so I found some purple glitter in my craft drawer and found black glitter, and I will say that if I did not have black and purple glitter, I would have gone to Hobby Lobby to pick some up, but I just so happened to have those things on hand. I pulled out the ribbon from my Halloween decor from last year, and that's it. Also, I mentioned this in my other video, but what I love most about these brooms is how perfectly well matched it is to my Halloween wreath that I did on YouTube a couple of years ago. So go check that video out. I will link it in the description box below. It's a very old video. I apologize in advance because I had no editing skills back then. And when I spoke, I was basically like, and it. So I'm very sorry for that. But these brooms match that perfectly, and not just in color, but in style. It's just dark and spooky, but yet feminine, and I love that. So I'm so excited to pull my wreath out, and I'm going to do the black tulle pumpkins this year again as well. So go check that video out. Also very old, and I will link that video down in the description box below. But if you want to see how to do these brooms and put this together, keep watching. Again, I'm really sorry about this footage if it isn't the best visual footage to see up close. I'm going to try to improve on that. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Here are the list of materials you will need. You will need a corn broom, spray paint, and a drop cloth, which I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I hauled it in my last Dollar Tree haul video. And you will also need some Mod Podge and glitter, which is not pictured here because it was not until later that I grabbed those items. The first step was that I laid out the drop cloth, and then I did one broom at a time. So I put one broom down and I double layered the drop cloth just because it was a little thin. And then I began to spray paint the handle. Now I have black matte spray paint and it looks shiny here, but it dries matte. Then I spray painted the end of the broom, which took quite a few coats, and I also had to flip the broom over and spray paint the other side and make sure that I got the handles all the way around. Here is a picture of both brooms completed as I did both of them black and prepping for the next step, which was adding the Mod Podge and picking out the glitter color that I wanted. I knew for sure that I would want a a broom with black glitter, and I knew that I would want a broom with purple glitter. So here is me prepping for the Mod Podge, and it's just simple. You don't have to be perfect. You just take a little sponge here and just apply it everywhere to the broom. Okay, after you've applied the Mod Podge, you can just take your choice of glitter and sprinkle it all over. You don't have to use a brush to brush in your glitter, you can just sprinkle it over. It does look like it's clumping up, but when it dries, it does dry beautiful. You'll see in the purple here that at first it kind of looked like it would dry like this, but it really doesn't. It dries completely free of the Mod Podge and beautiful, and I left it overnight to dry. So once each broom was dry, I simply decided to add some embellishment, which was some Dollar Tree ribbon. As you can see here, this is a purple ribbon, and I've just kind of tied it loosely. I haven't secured it yet. And this ribbon I purchased at the Dollar Tree last year. I did not see this in their collection. I'm taking a hot glue gun, and what I'm doing is figuring out how I'm going to secure the top and the bottom of the ribbon to the broomstick. I've decided that I just wanted it to make it simple, and I'm testing it out. You always want to make sure that you visually map out how you want it to look before you permanently glue anything in. So this is the top of the broom, and I've folded, as you can see, the ribbon so that it would be thick and sturdy because it is sheer, and I'm applying a strip of hot glue to the top and actually the back of the broomstick because I'm gluing the ribbon to the back piece so you don't see it. And then I'll turn the broom back around to the front and make sure that it looks good from the front. And of course it looks like it's sticking out on the side, so I'm going to apply some hot glue to the side and pin down that little piece that's sticking out. And I burnt myself. You want to be careful because ribbon, if you choose like a sheer ribbon, you really kind of have to tap gently so you don't burn yourself. Now I'm just kind of straightening out the swirl or the curls of the ribbon. And now I'm going to secure it at the very bottom with some more hot glue. So I'm just turning it around because again, I'm going to hot glue it in the back of the broom because you don't want to see the hot glue. And I also forgot to mention that you can just apply Mod Podge to the stick, and I also sprinkled that same purple glitter that you see. It turned out iridescent and just like a bunch of different colors. It didn't actually turn out purple, but it was very pretty and I loved it. So just securing it with hot glue, and this is it for this broom. I love this broom. I could do 5 more of these. Moving on to the next broom is the black glitter one, and I didn't apply black glitter to the handle at all. I just did the glitter on the broomy part. I really don't know what to call that. And I'm not even using a hot glue gun here. This is just using some ribbon. I'm gonna tie around it and make a bow. And this ribbon right here, also from the Dollar Tree in last year's collection, it's spiders, and the spider's body actually have like some glitter on it. It was really, really cute. And this ribbon has been hanging out in my decor for over a year, being smushed, so I really had to work with it to straighten it back out and get the wrinkles out. I'm just kind of tying it around the broom to secure it as much as I can, and then I'm basically going to give this like a shoelace tie and bow effect to it. So I'm tying it down tight, and then like a shoelace, I am just going to make a bow. You can make your bow as big as you want. You can make it as small as you want. You don't have to add the bow at this point. You can actually add the bow to the top of the handle. There's actually, the broom that I got has a little hole at the top, and you can put the ribbon through that if you'd like. I just thought it'd be cute at the bottom. And there they are on my front porch. I think it's so beautiful, and I'm so excited, and I'm thinking I'm going to add to this collection next year. I'll probably do another round of brooms and just keep building my collection that way. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Comment below and let me know if you're going to do one and what colors and ribbons you would do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!